Jesus, the light of life. Genesis chapter 1 from verses 1 to 5 make us to know that from the beginning of creation that the earth was without form and void, was shapeless, and the Spirit of God was hovering around the face of the water, and things, it looks chaotic until God saw that the first thing that could make the heart to be restored or to continue according to what intended it had to be is to bring light. Then he said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So from the beginning of creation, light has been a symbol of God's power, presence, and life. Presence and life. So it recalls that when the earth was without form and covered in darkness, the first command God gave was, "Let there be light." Immediately darkness gave way to light, showing that God's light brings order, hope, and life where there is confusion and emptiness. So the light in creation points to a greater and eternal light, which is Jesus Christ. Now, the heart can be likened to a life. So no matter how old a life is, no matter your age, no matter who you are, if you have not come to experience the light, that life is still in void. That life is still in darkness. That life cannot reflect the glory of God. So the physical light in creation points to a greater and eternal light, which is Jesus Christ. So in John chapter 1 verse 8 to 9, the Bible explains that John the Baptist was not the light, but he came to testify about the true light. So, and that true light is Jesus. He came into the world to give light to everyone. So it's the light that shineth in the path of everyone that comes into the world. So anyone that is without Jesus, their life is like the beginning when the heart was without form and void. Jesus is called the light of light because he reveals God to humanity. So nobody can know God except in the light, which is Jesus Christ. So no matter the religion, I used to say that religion is just a man-made way of trying to reach out to God. It's a way that man orchestrated by man just to maybe, it's a probability. Man was not even sure. So that was what religion was meant to be. So religion will not fulfill, will not find God except Jesus, the light, has come to reveal him. So Jesus is the light of the world. He's the light of life. He reveals God to humanity. He exposes sin, leads people out of spiritual darkness into the way of salvation. So just as no one can function properly without physical light, if you observe very well, so no one can experience true spiritual life apart from Jesus because he's the light. Don't forget Isaiah 60 verse 1. Tell her that, "Arise, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee." He said, "The earth is full of darkness, and gross darkness fill the earth. But the light of the Lord, the glory of the Lord shall rise, shall be risen upon you." So who is that light? It's Jesus. Until the light come, men cannot arise. So the world today is filled with darkness, through sin, confusion, hatred, hopelessness, all form of wickedness. Yet Jesus is the answer, the light that is the answer to every darkness in our generation. So anybody that receives Christ no longer walk in darkness, but will enjoy the light of God's presence and guidance. According to John chapter 8 verse 12, he said, "I am the light of the world. He that follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." So as believers, we are called to walk in his light daily. So if you have come into salvation, you have come into that light. You are encouraged to walk in that light daily by obeying His word, reflecting His character. So when Christ, the light of light, shines in us, we become light to a dark world. So that's what happens to us. So when the light of Christ enter into our life, we too will now become a light. So God is the source, but Jesus is that light. So this light that we receive, we are meant to become, then we are meant to reflect. As I round up, listen to me. The light that is Jesus, that make us to know God, that reveal Christ, that reveal God to us. 3 things we are meant to do with this light. Number 1, we receive the light. We walk in the light. We become the light. And we reflect the light. We receive the light. We walk in the light. We become the light. And we reflect the light. And that is our major assignment. So if you are a child of God, if you have not received Jesus, the light is yet to shine upon you. But if you have received Christ, you must walk in this light, become light, then you reflect this light. God bless you.